Good day and welcome back to another Dbz Dokkan Battle video. In this video we are going to be taking a look at the performance of the Strength Goku Black Super Saiyan Rose in the Cell Max event. Now Goku Black Super Saiyan Rose recently got a ZZA and we'll go through those details, and we want to see how good he does against the hardest hitting enemy in the game. Now, full disclaimer, as I always do before the Cell Max event, guys, basically, to cut a long story short, the Cell Max event is an event that is best taken on by units that have high levels of damage reduction, guard, or high levels of evasion, and sometimes they even need a combination of both. Cell Max hits incredibly hard, and I don't want to say that not every unit can take him, or every unit should be able to, but I do think it's a bit of a strong ask to take on the event for every unit. Not to mention the design of the event doesn't necessarily suit every unit. So, some units require stacking. The event's quite short in the sense that the first two phases aren't difficult. So you have to stack accordingly. You have to stack knowingly in an attempt to make those units stack. So there's a lot going on. Now, in terms of Goku Rose, his EZA was pretty good, I think. He got the ability to greatly raise defense one turn on his super attack. He has extreme class allies, key +3, 140% when all extreme types are included. He has attack and defense of 150%. He has an additional attack and defense of 50% for Realm of the Gods category, extreme class allies. He gives superclass enemies attack and defense reduction of 30%, and he has an additional attack and defense of 50% and attacks effective against all types for the rest of battle after delivering a final blow. To cut a long story short, I would highly consider the fact that you need to get the final blow to get him to be functional in the Cell Max event. A rainbow unit, so my unit has 2 dupes. A rainbow unit will have a bit more defense. Link level 10s will give him a lot of starter turn defense. But to even be able to just float and absorb a Cell Max attack, you're really going to want to have this guy get the killing blow at some point. Doesn't have to be straight away. He'll handle the physical phase fine. Type advantage and all these things will make it very easy for him. But you are going to need to, you're going to really need to get him his final blow. That additional attack and defense goes a long way to making him viable for this event. Like, remember, I'm not saying that it makes him viable as a unit, that he needs X situation, but the important thing is that you do obviously have him have that ability to get that attack and defense. It's going to make him have a much better time. Overall though, I do think he's a pretty good unit. He does really good damage, which is something I think is great. And I think the future team is a team that is pretty close to being ideal for Cell Max. It's got some really useful tools. You obviously have the Goku and Vegeta. You have the Android 17 and 18 and their active skill, which is incredibly useful. You have the Goku and Vegeta active skills. You're getting the Tech Rose, the Masu, EZA, which is going to make them super duper strong. You've got the EZA for strength, Goku Rose, which I think is really good. And you can see damage-wise, really solid, like fantastic damage. Personally speaking, the damage is good. Defense after a double super is also very solid. So, like, with the double super, without getting his 50% attack and defense buff, maybe he'll still only take like 100k, but he does need that attack and defense buff. It's really necessary for him to kind of function against the Cell Max phase. It's definitely required, at least from what I've experienced with him as a unit. So obviously here you're not going to be able to see him. Unfortunately, you're going to see him, or going to see the team essentially not be able to tank this turn, and it's not their fault. I mean, tanking is pretty hard, considering just how hard Cell Max actually hits. But yeah, definitely 100% Strength Goku Rose. The raw defense can get there in essence, but it's the requirements that if you don't get the final blow, he's definitely not going to have the necessary defense required. And if you, even then you might need a double super, to be honest with you. Like it's a very, very high level of, defense that's needed here. It's not necessarily the easiest thing to do. So yeah, here in this situation, we've got a lot of good things going on. Obviously, Big Bad Bosses is active, everything is kind of active. You can see that his defense here is 265, which is decent. After his super, it would be well close to the 400k mark, and it's really not bad in any way, shape, or form. The big issue is just that, he takes a lot of damage. He takes a lot of damage. He's never going to tank Cell Max that well. It's just one of those things. But overall, with the double super, rainbow level 10 links, you could possibly tank a normal or two. But yeah, that's it for me. Bye.